What's going on, guys? Chase, Ghost Picks Against the Spread, GhostPicksATS.com, coming to you for Tuesday, September the 4th, 2018. Hope everyone had a great Labor Day and has had a great start back to the work week, wherever you're at. Hope everyone had a great weekend and a great Labor Day. Let's get right to it. Yesterday sucked. Yesterday sucked ass. I guess the only positive we can get out of this is I saw a lot of things that I liked, a lot of things that I disliked, but a lot of things that are going to benefit not only me, but all of my subscribers and followers and clients here in the coming weeks. So let's start with MLB. One of the earliest plays that I had was Atlanta as an underdog against Boston. Now, I've preached about expanded lineups and them not letting their starters go, especially teams like Boston. They're already solidified. They're going. They've got home field. I mean, they're done. Their regular season has been, they've done their thing. Yeah, they want to break records, but there's nothing that they're going to do that's going to benefit them even more in the postseason. The Braves are sitting, in a nice spot, but they better watch out. As I've said all year, that was my sleeper team to win the NL East. Everybody thought I was crazy, and they're so close. But the Phillies, they're not that far behind. They're not so far behind that it's impossible for them to catch them, so they better be careful. But we took the Braves yesterday in thinking that the bullpen was actually where we were going to see, a lot of our success. And the Braves, every team strands batters. But the Braves are not one of them that make a habit out of doing it just in awful form. But yesterday, especially in the early parts of the game, where they were sitting so beautifully to be able to score runs, and they strand batters. And they strand more batters. And guys, you can't win games unless you can score runs. So that one was a tough one, but that was a nice underdog play, so no juice laid. We did have Houston on the run line, so that was a win. But then, as the free play that I gave you yesterday was on the Dodgers to get it done, and they didn't. They were sitting, in a nice spot. They were playing well, and, I preach about how much run support, or lack thereof run support, that DeGrom gets, and I'll be damned if DeGrom's not the one with the RBI to, lead off their scoring, and the Mets did their thing. And I want to say Jack maybe had the Mets yesterday, so, kudos to Jack. I think Dimes had a good day overall. I know me and Jimmy, we struggled in MLB yesterday, and the Diamondbacks absolutely it was jaw-dropping how bad they played yesterday. They are another team that, you wouldn't think that expanded lineups are going to affect them very much because they are trying to win the West, and, it's such a tight-knit race between them and the Dodgers as well as the Rockies. So, we'll just have to monitor those teams this week and see what they're going to do and how they're going to, perform. And, the task at hand, let's see who wants it more. And then going into next week, we'll have a little bit better of an edge and advantage when betting on those teams. So, not a good day. And then we had Florida State yesterday. And again, there wasn't an overwhelming amount of information to go off of on that game, but offensively, Florida State is a better team. I still believe that. Defensively, I really was impressed by Florida State. Now, their defensive coordinator is a joke. I don't understand how, listen, guys, we were watching it on TV, so we can't see every play come to form. It's impossible. We don't know where the camera angles are going to sit. Sometimes plays go off. We didn't even see them get lined up. But yesterday, I feel like, and me and Jimmy were talking on the phone, we were looking at more plays and calling more plays than this guy was. It's like either he didn't care or he had no idea what was coming. But what did impress me was multiple drives in a row, I think 3 or 4 in a row, where Virginia Tech would run it all the way down the field and we're just eating at Florida State's throat to score again. Florida State did such a good job in stopping them. It just wasn't enough, and you could tell how gassed they really were. That team was beyond exhausted. But, that's not making excuses. This is just a team that we're really going to have to watch. And I'm not overly impressed with Virginia Tech by any means. So Virginia Tech's certainly not a team that I'm getting ready to jump on the bandwagon like I know a lot of people are, because they beat a lowly Florida State team who had a bad season last year. And, they got a quarterback who's needing to knock the dust off. And so we'll just have to wait and see. It's a conference that I don't too heavily believe in, the ACC. I don't believe that it's as powerful as most people think. I think it's a cupcake conference. but there's still money to be made. So let's just monitor that, and let's have a fantastic bounce back like we always do. There will be a WNBA play that Jimmy and I have broke down together today, possibly two, and there's a nice slate of MLB games today. And there's a lot of valuable lines out there, you know, even with some of your high money lines in the 2s and 3s, very low juice on taking run lines, which is rare with these teams in these situations they're going to go into today. So a lot of, you know, financially a lot of value today and not a lot of risk. So we're digging heavy into those. We're going to find the best ones, not lay a lot of juice, not risk a lot, and we're going to go out there and absolutely kill it. So if you're interested in jumping on today, you can jump on my day pass on the website. It's $39.99, and you can get all my MLB plays, the WNBA, whatever. And then if you really want something longer term, something that is more beneficial to your bankroll and your success, myself and the man Derek Dimes are going to be running 1 month, one top tier month. So you're going to get everything we release, top tier included, for 30 days, myself and Derek Dimes, who is beyond killing the bookies right now. If you're not following Derek Dimes, you hate money, and that's just a fact. You know, everybody knows what I'm about in the MLB, what I've done season long, and I don't think anybody's going to be able to catch me. But let me tell you something. I have been extremely impressed with what Derek has done over the past 30 to 60 days. I mean, he is just consistently whooping bookies' ass. I mean, every day. So make sure you go follow Derek Dimes. Go check out the rest of my brothers, Jimmy, my man Jack, Benny, the newest member of the team. I believe he's killing it as well, especially in, I think he's doing very well in Major League Baseball and killing, I think, you know, his primary sport is, you know, soccer, Major League Soccer, English League, and he's killing all of that. So make sure you go check out those guys. You know, they're running promotions, deals, and, you know, give them a like, give them a subscribe, and don't miss out on all the free content and free winners that they give. So, and then the final one for the day is today is the last day that you can jump on my $19.99 a year pass. $1,999 gets you 365 days of service. Every sport that I handicap, if I play it for 365 days, you get every bit of it. Top tier included. No red alerts. Red alerts are never included in anything, but you get every single play. The rest of baseball, the football, NFL and college, all of basketball, NBA and college, NHL from start to finish, as well as next year's MLB all the way through Labor Day. Where are you going to find a deal like that? You're not. But today, at the end of the day, that deal's over. It's not ever coming back. Jimmy didn't even want to promote it. He thought I was crazy. With the amount of work that I put in and the amount of time that I spend doing this, I'm basically giving this to you. I'm certainly not making anything off of it when in the grand scheme of things. So, but I'm wanting everybody to jump on, see what I'm about in things other than Major League Baseball, and build up the best bankroll they can. And then, hey, next year in Major League Baseball, you guys already know what I'm about. I'll have you betting like never before. So anyway, that's your spiel for today. Let's jump into a free play. Now, I broke down a few games, and one of the ones that I came to first was Philly and Miami. Now, I broke down the side a few different ways, and one thing that's been really hard for me to trust in for Philly these past few weeks has been their offense. Their offense just cannot get hot. They're not playing good on offense. They're not staying consistent on offense. But they're going up against Miami, who's not an offensive powerhouse by any means. At home, they do play well to a certain extent. On the road, they have no offense. But we have Jake Arrieta going up on the mound, a team that knows Miami very well, a team that, you know, a pitcher that is, we all know, a great, fantastic former Cy Young Award winner, former World Series champion with the Chicago Cubs. I know this pitcher very well, and he's not having the greatest season. He's not. He's officially, let's check his official ERA numbers right now, where they stand at this point. He's got about a 3.74 ERA, and he's 9-9 on the season. Not impressive. Now, Richards has got a 3-7 with a 4.26. So you're sitting, you know, on average about a 4 ERA on both sides of the ball with pitchers who have not pitched well here recently. And that's number one. Then we look at bullpens because we talk about expanded lineups. What is Miami really going to go out there and do with their starters? Nothing. They're not going to overexert them because it's not going to benefit them at all. So therein lies the bullpen. I think the bullpen sees more of this game for Miami than it does for Philadelphia because Philadelphia is still fighting for something. But the Miami bullpen, over its last, I want to say that I wrote it down as its last 6 games, has about a 15.5 ERA. I don't care how bad your offense is. If you're a Major League Baseball team and you're going up against something with a 15 ERA, yeah, there you go. There's your medicine to cure a shitty lineup. So it opened up, the line opened up, the total opened up at 7.5, or I saw it an 8 in 2 different places, but mainly, you know, the majority of what I saw was 7.5 across the board, and across the board I am seeing 7 right now. The public is all over this under. They are all over it, and why, I don't know. I really don't, but they are. I'm not falling for it. You give me 2 pitchers right around a 4 ERA, one just south of it, one just north of it. That in itself is a recipe to go over 7. But then you talk about a bullpen that gives up what it does on the side of Miami and has over the past, you know, couple of weeks. Absolutely, I will take over 7 all day long. That is a big premium play for you. And like I said, public's all over it, and you know, I can't go that way. I'm not the person that's going to preach, oh, you fade the public every single time, because you know what? The public can't be wrong all the time. Sometimes the public's spot on just like we are. We just happen to be right a lot more. But today, I will absolutely fade the public with a smile on my face and go over 7 for the Phillies-Marlins game. That is a premium play. So, guys, all the promos, I've already ran them. If you got any questions, chase.ghostpicksats@gmail.com. That's going to be this is the last day for that promotion. Jump on me and Derek Dimes if you're looking for something, you know, month-long, good value plays from 2 top handicappers. And we'll go out there and kill it. Any other questions, let me know. I'll be in the office first thing in the morning for a few hours. I'm taking an afternoon flight to St. Louis, but I will not skip a beat on any content. I will be getting everything done before that flight, because God knows what's to hold for that one after what this weekend held for me. But so no worries there. Everything will be done extra early, just in the event that American Airlines decides to screw me again. So anyway, have a great day, guys. If you need anything, let me know. Good luck. God bless. Grind on. And I'll see you back tomorrow for Wednesday.